Yes. Yep. Not yet.
You are watching the ETN.
Hello and welcome in to the Erie Tiger Network. You're taking a look at the setting around Dutch Clark Stadium for tonight's matchup between your number one now, Erie Tigers, as they take on the defending 4A state champs, the Pueblo South Colts. Brandon Bird here with you. So happy to join you here from Pueblo as we have a good one here for you tonight. You take a look at these teams. Obviously, Pueblo South coming off of a disappointing loss last week to Holy Family in their first game at 3A in quite some time. But this Colts team still very talented. I know the Erie coaches in the pre-meetings, they really expected a huge fight from this team that lost last week. If you were to take a look at the players from last season, we'll talk about them real quick here on the Erie Tiger Network as last season's team went 13-1. They would knock off Pine Creek to win the state championship in 4A. Pine Creek, a perennial powerhouse, they knocked off Palmer Ridge last week. However, Pueblo South lost a lot of key players. They lost a 3,400-yard passer who was a senior last year in Zach Cozzolino. They lost their leading rusher who rushed for 1,822 yards in Steve Brock. They lost their 5 leading receivers off of last year's team, including their leading receiver, Marcel Barbie, who had 72 catches for 1,300 yards, and they lost a lot on defense as well. So last week, a little bit inexperienced Colts team. They lost in a tough game against Holy Family, but we know Holy Family is always a very good program. So I expect the Colts to have a pretty good game here tonight. But, of course, the Tigers themselves, they were no slouches either. You take a look at, well, a clip from last week, a run by Noah Roper. And welcome back in live here into Dutch Clark Stadium. Brandon Bird once again here with you as we get you all set for this big-time matchup. We are about 12 minutes away from kickoff as you see the Colt Marching Band taking the field down here in Pueblo. Dutch Clark, always a great venue to host a high school football game. It's always a fun time. Last time, though, the Tigers were down here, they would fall short in a playoff game to Pueblo East. Then a year later, they would exact revenge in the same first round that they fell to. And so the Tigers hoping this time to find glory at Dutch Clark. We're going to take a timeout. We'll have some keys to the game and some players to watch for here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Brigg Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Open up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
And welcome back into the Erie Tiger Network. You're actually taking a look at the nice scoreboard here in Dutch Clark Stadium. They are showing highlights here on the video board. You might have remembered last time we did a game down here at Dutch Clark. We partnered with the junior college, and they had all the instant replay and the 6 different camera views and their production truck that we were able to tap into. Unfortunately, the junior college not doing that game here tonight. So we are going to do the best we can. We'll have a little bit of instant replay for you from time to time. Just a little 3-man shell of a crew here tonight that made the trip down. Grayson Blaylock is our cameraman down below us in the press box. And running the show tonight, our director is Grayson Wolf. Well, you saw that clip before the break of Noah Roper. Of course, you can see that on our YouTube channel, which obviously you're watching on right now. Don't forget to subscribe and like the videos on our YouTube channel. Speaking of subscribing or following us on social media, you can find us on Twitter at Erie Tiger Net. We'll tweet updates from time to time, like the Erie Tiger Network Facebook page, or check out our website online at erietigernetwork.com. Well, we have, as we said many times, an exciting game. We are so excited to make the drive down here and bring this game to you here tonight. And we know a lot of you couldn't make the drive as, well, it's 2.5 hours at least is what it took us to get down here. So we're thankful that you could join us here on the network tonight. Some of the key players that we're going to take, or that you'll hear throughout the night, we'll start kind of with the Colts. Logan Pettit, he is a junior. Last week he went 22 for 37, 313 yards through the air. Their leading running back, in fact, he was the only running back that had a carry. That was Connor Huff. He went 21 carries for 81 yards against Holy Family. They had 5 different receivers that had one catch. They had one receiver that had 9 catches for 117 yards. That was senior Cedric Tillman. They also had a junior that had 8 catches for 132 yards. That was Jackson Dickerson. So you'll probably hear their names as well. The captains are on the field. They are shaking hands. They're about to do the coin toss. But first, let's talk a little bit about these Erie Tigers and what they were able to accomplish just a week ago as they had to go out to Evergreen. Of course, we talked about that last week. That was supposed to be a home game. Then there were issues with the track, and so the Tigers had to move that to Evergreen. Erie will only have 4 home games this year. They will have 6 next year, but it didn't matter. They showed up, and in the first quarter, they found pay dirt pretty early. That was a pass from Mendoza to Vivi to get the season started. 240 yards rushing for Noah Roper to start the season. Actually, officially, it was 241, a long of 80 yards. He had 2 touchdowns on 22 carries. Tyler Gardner, he added 40 yards on 4 carries. Cameron Crooks, 37 yards on 3. And Mendoza, he also burned off a long 27-yard run. So lots of big-time names here tonight. Lots of players, I think, in this stadium that we will see in a college football uniform. The sun's starting to set and glare right into our eyes, so we'll do the best we can to call the game from up here in the press box. But we're going to step aside again. As you see, the Tigers are taking the field. The 1-0, number 1 ranked Tigers taking the field with Coach Chad Cooper. We'll step aside here, take a timeout. We'll come back, have kickoff for you on the Erie Tiger Network.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
There's a beast deep in.
And welcome back into the Erie Tiger Network. You see the Tigers lined up for the national anthem. We are going to join the national anthem in progress here in just a moment.
Tonight, playing our national anthem this evening under the direction of Mr. Mark Thompson will be the South High School Marching Band, the Pride of Colt Nation.
And that was the marching band for Pueblo South here doing the national anthem. So we are almost all set here from Dutch Clark Stadium. Tigers circling up here one more time before they get ready for kickoff. Tigers, I beg your pardon, Tigers wearing their white uniforms with the orange pants and the orange helmet. And it looks to me that the Tigers will be kicking off. We haven't seen officially. I'm just trying to take a look at the personnel out there for the Tigers. And Julian is walking out there with a tee. So Tigers will be going left to right on your screen. Hope you enjoy our new little scoreboard. We finally were able to patch that up. We think we're close to getting a clock. That kind of depends on our software update. Hopefully that will come soon. Actually, the Tigers switching sides. They will go right to left on your screen and up in our vantage point as well. Julian Castine will be the kicker here. 1 point of worry or concern from this Erie coaching staff. Pueblo South has a very, very good kick return team, and so I think the Tigers will be hoping that Julian can kick the ball through the end zone. So Julian will tee the ball up on the 40. Back to receive for Pueblo South, Cedric Tillman back there, as well as Connor Huth. As this one tumbles in over in, it'll be taken at the 4. Tillman will work his way to his left. He's got some running room. He's up to 30, and we talked about a very good kick return team for South, and they immediately are in good field position here as they will take over as the official spots it at the 35-yard line. So good return there for Tillman, a pickup of about 31 on the return, and that's where Pueblo South will get things started. Pettit in the shotgun. Next to him is Huth. Connor Huth. Tigers crowding the line of scrimmage. They will see a lot more through the air. Little dump route, and that was broken up. Getting in that time for the Tigers was Tyler Gardner. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. We will try and tell you the time and down and distance as often as we can here. And weaving his way across the field for a pickup of about 3, I think was Jackson Dickerson for the first catch of the game. I don't know if Noah hurt a shoulder or just got a stinger, but he is being attended to by the medical staff. And we understand that our internet broadcasting speed a little slow. Hand off to Gardner, works around the right side. Nice hold there across the 50. He's got about 7 yards before he's finally met out across the 50 down to the 47, and on the tackle that time was Quinn Richardson. And so Tyler Gardner, the first carry here, and life will have to go on here without Noah Roper. Noah getting hurt there on the go along the right side. He's got first down, puts his foot in the ground, trying to go around the edge. He might have actually ran back across the first down line, but no, he did pick up enough yardage, a pickup of 3 on the play. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Tigers in their first down of the game. Tigers starting lineup here. A little bit different this week. David Grossi a little bit banged up. Alonzo Warner in there starting. As you can see, Noah Roper down there on the sidelines getting worked on. 1st and 10 in the pistol. It'll be Gardner again on the right side on the read option, and it was a good give and a pickup of 3, maybe 4 yards. So a heavy dose of Tyler Gardner. Spencer Brooks back in this week. He'll start at right tackle. As we said, Alonzo Warner, he is starting. Of course, Colby Arlington, a starter on the offensive line. Aiden Meeks, the starting left tackle. Handoff to Gardner again. Actually, I think that was Cameron Crooks that time. And it was Crooks. And Crooks will get back to the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 5 here for the Tigers. Gotta imagine they're probably in 4-down territory here. See if they can take a bite out of it. Crooks still the tail of the tandem, and a false start on Benji Havener. Just got started off the line soon. And there is a lot, and Spencer Brooks is clapping his hand. I can hear Coach Toof here in the coach's box, and he called that one all the way, saying that the player was lined up offside. See if we can see that real quick in our replay. And just missed that there, but so 1st and 10 for the Tigers off a penalty by the Colts. It's Crooks again, over the left side, and just plunges his way forward as he puts his head down and churns the legs. He'll pick up a gain of about 3 on the play. Tigers just kind of grounding and pounding here. No Roper still getting looked at, and it looks like he is in concussion protocol here on the bench. So hopefully everything is okay there with Noah. 2nd and 7. Mendoza in the pistol. He'll send a man in motion. That's Salas. Here goes the rollout and the throw underneath. McDonald with the catch, and he will tumble his way forward on a nice little rollout there. And the first pass of the game is completed. And that is enough for a 1st down. On a pickup of about 9 on the play. So 1st and 10 here now from the 22-yard line for the Tigers. Mendoza looking to the sideline. Pistol formation here. Havener 1 split out. They'll hand it off, and that time Gardner is met in the backfield. Good penetration that time by Andy Smith. And they are going to lose a couple on the play. Sun setting here. We're actually having a little bit of trouble from the press box seeing down on the field as that sun is just beaming in. But we'll be good in about 5 or 10 minutes. Gardner again will dot behind Mendoza, who looks to the sideline. 2nd and 12. 5:45 remaining here in quarter number 1. Mendoza will go to the line. He'll check things with Arlington, and now a timeout coming from the Tiger sideline. We'll step aside real quick. It's no score here. Tigers have the ball. They're driving deep into Pueblo territory here on the Erie Tiger Network. You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Tigers on the Colt 24. They got the ball after a fumble by Huth and a turnover near midfield. Tyler Gardner popped on the ball, and now Tyler Gardner has had the bulk of the yards, 14 of them so far. Now Mendoza checking the play. Man in motion, that's that's Vivi. Handoff right side to Gardner. He'll run right into the D-line, the teeth of the D-line. I think he picked up 2 yards back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's it. Actually, they're going to mark him no gain there. Still at the 24. So 3rd and 12 here for the Tigers as the sun sets here behind Dutch Clark Stadium. Mendoza in the shotgun this time. Hard count. Now he'll take it, roll to his right, looking downfield, has a man, fires it. He hits him in stride. That's Connie's across the 10. First down yardage inside to the 8, and a nice pickup there for the Tigers. Pickup of about 15 on the pass play, and it was Isaac Kana that picked it up on a nice little kind of an out route. An out-breaking route, I should say, after it came in, almost a deep whip route. So 1st and goal here for the Tigers. Driving down the field, picking up a nice 3rd down. There was Mendoza. He'll hand it off to Gardner left side, and he is cut down maybe behind the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers, tough sledding so far on the ground without no roper, only 1.7 yards per carry on 16 carries. So 2nd and goal, 4:03 remaining. Quick running first quarter here as the Tigers have engineered a pretty long drive. Mendoza in the shotgun, flanking him to his left is Gardner. Tight formation here for the Tigers. It'll be Mendoza, keeps out the left side, steps out of 1 tackle, and he will scoot into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. Gavin Mendoza from 9 yards out gives the Tigers a 6-0 lead. Take a look here. They want to switch the formation. The Tigers just bunched up tight. You'll see a couple guards here pulling from around the right side. And you see the nice little fake exchange there, and then there's Mendoza. Steps out of a nice tackle, lead blocker all the way. Just paving his way to the end zone was Nate Hackney. And Hackney, definitely an all-conference caliber guard. I think I forgot to mention his name when we were talking about the starting offensive lineman as Costine puts it through, and the Tigers lead 7-0 with 3:46 left to go here in the first. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
It will not die. Ooh. It will fight back.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Kickoff right away here. This one is taken at the 1 yard line. It's Tillman left side, and this time the Tigers coverage nails it as they stop Tillman as he crosses the 20 down at about the 22 yard line, and that is where Pueblo South will take over for their second drive of the game. Had a decent drive going, picked up a first down, and then Huth coughed it up on his second carry of the game. Tyler Gardner was able to pop on it. So they'll start from the 23-yard line in the far hash. 3:38 to start this drive. A 4 wide receiver set here for the Colts. It's Pettit in the shotgun. Flanking him is Huth. Pettit looks for the quick slant. Has a man. It's caught there by Urson, and he'll pick up 9 yards on the pass play. And just a little shy of the first down there. Tigers secondary will be tested this week. Saw pretty much nothing last week. Salas did have a nice breakup, but that was it. Double tight, double wing all week last week. Now here goes the handoff, and bursting through the hole that time was Cole Sniff. So first time we've called his name in this game, as Sniff picks up a couple there, and enough for a Colt first down up to the 35. Colts kind of a sugar huddle, a quick huddle, and then they're right out of it. Sniff flanking Pettit in the shotgun. 4 wide now in the formation. Play action. Tigers bring the pressure. Flush from the pocket. There's going to be a holding. Nelms is chasing Pettit up the sideline across the 50, but this one is going to be coming back. It was Nate Hackney that got in there, and I think they're ultimately going to call a hold there on Braden Barella. See if we can see the hold. So we take a look at the replay, and you see Hackney providing the good pressure, and then there it was, just behind the play there, Nate Hackney calling for the flag, and he ultimately gets it. So a hold will bring this one all the way back. That's the second penalty of the night on Pueblo South, and it's a costly one. It goes from 1st and 10 to 1st and 24. So a 14-yard penalty there on Pueblo South. 5 wide, or 4 wide again. Pass up the seam and overshoots his intended target was Pettit. So now 2nd and 24 with 2:25 remaining here in the quarter. Bad snap over the head of Pettit. He picks it up off a bounce, rolls, has daylight, throws down the field, and that one was trapped on the turf, incomplete. And so good job, good heady play there by Pettit, who was in a little bit of trouble, and then he was still able to kind of get out of it by picking it up right off the bounce. Tell you what, sometimes football, man, it is just a game of fortuitous bounces, and able to get one that time. No, Roper is putting his helmet back on, so we think he might have cleared protocol. We saw Mr. Carpenter, the trainers. We actually saw some professional medical staff on the sideline, and due to concussion protocol here in the state of Colorado, you have to be cleared by a medical professional. Now a big bomb. Pettit just unloads. The corner falls down, but it is way out of bounds. It was Salas on the coverage. The intended target that time was Luke Garenetti. And that'll bring up a 4th and long, and they'll be forced to punt. And now Nate Hackney is down way behind the play. So an injury timeout. We are going to step aside. 2:13 remaining here in quarter number 1. Tigers on top, 7-0.
Click the search bar on the top right-hand corner of the screen and search up Erie Tiger Network. Click the channel icon and then press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right-hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip button when the video is paused.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Looks like Noah Roper is set to check back in, but now Nate Hackney getting worked on the medical bench. So Couple Tigers, and it's a botched snap. Tigers trying to chase it down. The punter gets it away with his left foot, and let me tell you, that was a heck of a punt. It'll be down at Colt territory at the 42. But a heady play there. It was pure chaos. Take a look at the replay again. And the snap just was low, but slipped through the fingers of Hunter Olmstead. And then look at this. He picks it up and boots it with the left foot 50-plus yards through the air. Don't know if he's a left footer or not, but he made that one interesting, to say the least. So Noah Roper checking in for the first time on offense tonight. A little bit of a scare there for Erie, but he is back and all is well. Roper, 241 yards rushing last week. Play clock ticking down. Mendoza trying to change a formation. 10 seconds left here on the play clock. In the pistol, it's Roper behind him. They'll pitch it to Roper. He's going to stop and throw. Wide open is Caleb Furman, and he's into the end zone. There is a flag back in the area of the offensive backfield there. I thought they may have been pointing. We'll take a look at this, and they will call it on Erie. Let's see if we can see the penalty is Noah Roper. The entire defense bit, and then there was a holding call, actually a cut block, I think, that time, on Liam Floyd. So unfortunately, the touchdown wiped off the board, and a 15-yard penalty for the Tigers. So that'll back the Tigers up now to 1st and 25 in their own territory. Hand off to Roper, bursts through the hole, and he's across the 50. And man, Noah just 7 yards or 6 yards there like it was nothing. So 2nd and the scoreboard showing us 16. 6-yard pickup there officially for Noah. 2 wide this time. Mendoza in the pistol again. He'll take the snap, hands it off, right side. Noah has got a big hole, bursts through it, bounces off one tackler, still on his feet, and he churning the legs, will not go down as he's across the 40 all the way to the 37-yard line. And so on 2nd and 16, Noah picks up 10. Call that 11. It's now 3rd and 5. So Noah quickly making his presence felt. Had the little toss, unfortunately called back. Wonder if we'll see that again tonight. Mendoza hands it off. Roper squirts through the hole, lost the football, and I think the Colts may have hopped on it. He just never really secured it, and he did fall back on it. A pickup of 1 for Roper and almost a turnover, and now it'll be 4th and 3. So he still picked up 3 yards, did Noah. Actually, yep, 4th and 3. Scoreboard a little late, delaying there. So big down here. Tigers, I think, going to let the clock run down. 7 seconds left in the quarter. They will. They're going to take it to the other end of the stadium. We're going to step aside as well. It's Tigers 7, Colts nothing at the end of 1 here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Hi, my name is Caleb Humble, and you're watching the Erie Tiger Network.
I'm Jamie Noam.
I'm Noah Roper.
I'm Spencer Brooks, and thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network. Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
And thank you for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. As you see, Nate Hackney back in there for the Tigers, so he seems to be okay. So 2 quick injuries for the Tigers, but both able to bounce back. They'll be a little sore tomorrow, no doubt. 4th and 3, though, for the Tigers. It's Noah Roper at quarterback. He'll hand off to Gardner and gives it to him, and Gardner has first down yardage. It's a little bit of trickery there from the Tigers. Pickup of about 5 on the play. Actually, we'll call it 6 down to the 29. And so Tyler Gardner now with 19 yards rushing on 8 carries. No Roper, 20 yards rushing on 3 carries. And now Gavin Mendoza will come back out here for the Tigers. He's in the pistol. Tight end and an H-back to the right, 2 wideouts. They'll bring Gardner in motion. He's one of the wideouts. Tight set, handoff to Roper, right side, makes one man miss behind the line. Nice spin, just pirouettes through the defense, and he rumbles all the way down to the 13-yard line. A pickup of 16 there by Roper. And boy, sometimes does he make it look easy and special. Noah Roper dodged a man in the backfield and then was halfway down and just split the defenders with a nice little spin move. 11:02 remaining. 1st and 10 again for the Tigers. Ball spotted at the 14. Handoff to Roper, bounce out left side, cuts back to his right, running over players, and he pounds his way down to the 4-yard line. Another pickup of 10 there for Roper. Let's see if they give him the first down, and they do. In fact, they're going to put him all the way down to the 3, so pickup of 11, and it's 1st and goal here for the Tigers as they try and go up 14-0. It's Roper, the quarterback this time. He's going to take it himself, follows Vera, trying to plunge into the end zone. Instead, he'll sneak it inside the 1. A pickup of a couple. So 2nd and goal here from the 1 for the Tigers. Roper again with Vera. Ian Vera flanking him to his right. He's going to fake the handoff to him. He'll take it himself, and he will just plunge over defenders to the end zone. As Jamie Nelms providing a key block and a Tiger touchdown. So another touchdown there for the Tigers, a 1-yard TD run. That one coming at 9:46. And a little bit lack of excitement. I saw a helmet pop off in a skirmish, and I thought there was going to be a penalty. But it was a touchdown by Noah Roper. So 1 yard here in the 2nd quarter. 1 yard, I should say. 9:46. Costine out for the extra point, and that one is up, and it is good. So the Tigers lead it 14-0 here in quarter number 2. This game brought to you by Wolf Law. Do you have a plan in place for your family's future? Are you caring for an aging family member or loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit the Germany law firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation. Special thanks to all our sponsors. If you'd like to be a sponsor on the broadcast, we are going to start looking for certain sponsors that sponsor things like the national anthem and stuff. We'll have that announcement out within the next week, so be on the lookout for that. You can do that as a business or as an individual. We'll let you know that information here within the week. So be sure to follow us on social media on Twitter at Erie TigerNet, or you can like the Erie Tiger Network Facebook page. So, 2-touchdown lead now for the Tigers. A 1-yard run by Noah Roper that time, as that one will soar into the end zone. So that time Julian, I think, maybe a little bit more with the win, since that one's 6 yards deep. And so Pueblo South, with a potent kick return team that they have, will be forced to sit on it. And they will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. So Pueblo South will take over. Back in is Connor Huth after the fumble. He was stopped, or excuse me, he was subbed out. And a handoff, and immediately getting into the backfield, Nate Hackney back there. Along with him, I think, was Ethan Johnson. A loss of 2 on the play. Man, great penetration that time by the Tiger front. No, Roper will check back in on defense. Tiger defensive front, one of the strongest parts of their team, they feel like. A little bit of confusion there on defense. Pueblo South trying to go quick. They'll throw. Little dump screen over the middle. It's Huth. He'll take it out over the left hash, and he bangs his way toward the first down marker, and he has it as he's across the 30 to the 31. So a pickup of 13 on the screen pass. That's only the 3rd completed pass of the night so far for the Colts on 7 tries. Tiger defense has been pretty good. So trips to the right. Tiger defense trying to scramble there. Huth will take it again. And Huth will pick up about 6 on the carry. That's his 4th carry of the night for 16 yards. 8:40 and counting here in half number 1. Again is Pettit in the shotgun. 3 wide out to the right, 1 to the left. Takes a snap, looks over the middle. Almost intercepted. Ian McDonald read that from his middle linebacker position. And if he was able to grab his mitts around that, I think that would have been 6 the other way. Take another look at that. As McDonald, well, our replay will always go to a specific setting. There we go. And McDonald stepped in front, almost picked that one up. Thanks to Grayson Wolf for the look at that one. 8:18 remaining. 3rd down here for the Colts. 3rd and 4. They're looking for a quick pass. It's on the hitch. It's caught. 1st down yardage and more. That's Cedric Tillman. And he picks up 10 yards and a 1st down here for the Colts, as this is turning out to be their best drive so far of the night. Checking into the game for the Tigers is Dylan Hall out at corner. Ian McDonald will come off. And a timeout here called by the Erie defense. And I believe that is their first actual called timeout. There's been a couple injury timeouts. We'll stick right here. It's time to get your cheerleading on. Empire Athletics, a cheer and tumble and stunt gym, is proud to offer the best tumbling and stunt classes in Northern Colorado. Please visit their website at empireathletics.com or call them at 303-280-7199 for more information. New customers mention this announcement and they'll receive a 10% discount on their first enrollment. They look forward to seeing you soon. So this first half kind of ticking along here. Quick first quarter as it was dominated on the ground for the Tigers. 1 touchdown, though, nullified. Ultimately, it didn't matter as the Tigers were able to punch it in the 2nd quarter early with the Noah Roper 1-yard touchdown run. 1st and 10 here. Handoff up the middle, big hole, and it was Sniff that time, and he will get pushed forward by a slew of teammates. And it's a 10-yard run there for Sniff. Called 11 and a first down. Arlington will come out. Arlington, mentioned last week, working hard to add weight to his frame. Such a good kid. Got a chance to work with him in the musical last year as there's a bomb, and that one is overthrown incomplete. Got a chance to work with Colby Arlington, a consummate professional. I mean, talk about knowing your lines, being on time. That was Colby Arlington. Can't say enough good things about him. It's always fun to work with the kids personally, and so when I can share personal anecdotes, Will and Colby is definitely one of those kids who Erie High School is lucky to have not only as an athlete, but as a student as well. So 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers. Almost a bad snap. Handoff to Huth, and he'll just move the pile forward for a pickup of about 1 on the play. Huth 17 yards on 5 carries, only 3.4 yards a pop. Colts have already put it in the air 9 times for 35 yards. That's not a very good per play average, if you will. And now it's Pettit in the shotgun again. Huth flanking him to his right. He's got 3 wideouts. To the left, 1 to the right. Looking, Tigers quick pressure. The throw out of bounds. That was, I think, Jamie Nelms that got in the backfield quickly before he was cut down and fell at the feet of the Pueblo South quarterback. And another incomplete pass, but a penalty flag, I think, as the official on the near sideline going over to have a conversation with the white hat. Not sure what this is all about. And they'll call an illegal man downfield on Pueblo South. And I think that will be, it was 3rd down. It will be declined, and the Tigers will take 4th down instead. And here comes the punt team. Well, this time, after a bad punt snap exchange, Hunter Olmstead, let's pay attention to see if he's right or left-footed. Tigers kind of in a little bit of a prevent here with the ball near midfield. Olmstead will take it, and he punts it with his left. So, okay, he is a left-footed punter. Thought he might have been ambidextrous, but that is not the case. So Tigers get another stop. Defense looking strong. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network. You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation. And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. 1st and 10. No Roper out there for the Tigers. Mendoza in the pistol. It's a handoff to Roper up the middle. Big hole. Kind of wheels his feet through a couple of tacklers and picks up 11. It was something the coaching staff talked about with Roper is you can't hit the home run every single time. Sometimes you just got to take the 10, 11 yards, the 6, 7 yard carry when they're given to you. And that's what Noah did, is he just put his head down and rumbled forward. 1st and 10 again. Mendoza checking in with the sideline. 6:26 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Ball spotted at the Tiger 26. McDonald in motion across the formation. High snap, handoff to Roper, stutters at the line, bounces it to the outside, has a little crease, still on his feet, bounces off his own player, and is wrestled to the turf after a pickup of 9. So now Roper already 9 carries here in about the last 12 minutes of this game. 69 yards rushing for Roper, 5 yards a pop. Tigers taking their time here, looking to the sideline. Furman will come out wide here for the Tigers. Kana in the slot. Another tight end, H-back formation here for Erie. I think it's Gardner in the backfield that time it is. Handoff to him. Lowers the body and just snuck through the hole there. Pickup of 2 for Tyler Gardner. Tigers really establishing dominance up front here. I know talking with Spencer Brooks before the game, that's something he felt like they were definitely going to be able to do. We mentioned the state champs, and he certainly gave them their credit for that, but he felt like this front for Pueblo South could be pushed around here a little bit by this Tiger front. Nice broken tackle there by Gardner, weaving his way through traffic, steps out of a tackle, and he'll pick up 11 yards on the play, Tyler Gardner. And we'll take another look at this. You gotta wait a little longer. And you see the nice little broken tackle there by Gardner on his longest run of the night. Thank you for the replay there, Grayson. Grayson Blaylock, part of the student broadcast team here tonight, made the bus trip out with us to Pueblo. Play clock running down, 5 seconds left. Mendoza takes it, hands it off Roper, left side, just pushes his own teammate aside, and he will kind of burrow his way forward, a pickup of 8. Now Mendoza is going to come out of the game here. So it'll be Roper essentially taking the snap as a quarterback, a quasi-quarterback with Gardner. Like this, we saw Roper play quarterback last year, but when needed in that game, and he's actually going to throw. He had Kana, throws it down the sidelines, and Kana just couldn't quite haul it in, and a pass interference will be called on Pueblo South. Kana just kind of got his arm caught in there. And let's see if we can take a look at this one. And yeah, just I think got that left arm hooked a little bit. So the Tigers will certainly take it as it's another penalty here against Pueblo South. That is their 3rd. Tigers trying to get their personnel groupings right here. And they're going to have to force a timeout. We will take a timeout. Tigers driving, 3:33 remaining here in the first half. It's 14-0 on the Erie Tiger Network.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 1st and 10 here for the Tigers. It's Mendoza in the backfield in the shotgun this time. He'll hand it off to Roper, left side, and he gets shoestrung after a gain of 1. Nice little tackle. That time it was Andy Smith. We've called his name a couple times now. 2nd and 9. Roper in the pistol, gets the handoff, steps through a tackle, and just, man, every time it looks like he's almost a slalom skier there as he just weaves his way through the defense and picks up 11 yards. Kind of reminds you of Jeremy Bloom for the Colorado Buffaloes, who was a slalom skier and just kind of back and forth using powerful legs there. So 1st and 10 now at the 17. Roper is the quarterback. He'll take the snap, runs it behind Vera, bounces off a defender, cuts it to the outside, spins inside the 10, down to the 8. And another 10-yard pickup there. Actually, they'll give him a yard short, so 9. Roper's got 98 yards on 13 carries. That's 5.5 a pop. Roper checks in with the sideline. Fair takes the snap. Right side, and he plunges his way into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. 20-0. Tigers lead it, a 2-yard touchdown run by Noah Roper. His second of the night, and now Noah Roper, 106 yards rushing. That happened with 1:05 remaining. And we'll just take a look as Roper follows Vera around the right side. And, man, you do not want to stand in the way of Noah Roper as he puts that player on his back, turns him into a postage stamp on his way to the end zone. The kick is up. It is good. No good. Pulled it left was Julian. All right, so it's 20-0 Pueblo at Dutch Clark Stadium. As Julian set to kick it off here for Erie from the 40. He'll send this one high into the Pueblo Knight, and that one will go through the end zone. So a nice kick there by Julian. And the Colts, let's see how aggressive they are here. Down 20-0. I imagine, well, I don't know. You could kind of say, hey, we got to get something before we go into the locker room. Or some coaches, they kind of take the attitude of, let's get this thing into the locker room as quickly as we can, so that we can adjust. I'm not sure what to expect here from the state champion head coach Ryan Goddard. They're in the shotgun with Pettit. It's Sniff, and it's a handoff to him, and no room to breathe for Sniff. No gain on the carry. Tell you what, you have a name like Sniff, puns are going to be a part of your life. 48 seconds left here in the quarter. Pueblo kind of taking their time. I think we'll see him snap one here and run it again. And it is a handoff to Sniff, and he negotiates his way for 3 yards. Only 34 yards rushing in this half for Pueblo, 35 through the air. So 69 total yards for Pueblo South. Good first half defensively. They'll run it again with Sniff. Big hole into the Tiger defense. They were kind of playing prevent there. And so he'll take it from the 23 up to the 36, a pickup of 13 for Sniff. 3 seconds left on the play clock. And Pueblo South hurrying up. They want to run a play, and they won't get the snap off. So that will do it for the first half of play. The Tigers, they lead it 20-0. We're going to take a timeout, hopefully have some highlights for you here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Open up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
There's a beast deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Click the search bar on the top right-hand corner of the screen and search up Erie Tiger Network. Click the channel icon and then press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right-hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip button when the video is paused.
And welcome back in here to Pueblo South, or excuse me, to Dutch Clark Stadium where Pueblo South playing its home games. As the Erie Tigers, your Erie Tigers on top 20-0. We have some highlights here in the first half for you. And let's see if we can't take a look at those highlights here from the first half. Just got a stinger, but he is being attended to by the medical staff. Not what you want to see here in Pueblo. Handoff to Huth, and this time the Tigers, and the ball pops loose, and I think Tyler Gardner jumped on it, and he did. The ball was punched free, and Tigers have engineered a pretty long drive. Mendoza in the shotgun, flanking him to his left is Gardner. Tight formation here for the Tigers. It'll be Mendoza, keeps out the left side, steps out of one tackle, and he will scoot into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. Gavin Mendoza from 9 yards. Play clock. In the pistol, it's Roper behind him. They'll pitch it to Roper. He's going to stop and throw. Wide open is Caleb Furman, and he's into the end zone. There is a flag back in the area of the offensive game. That's something he felt like they were definitely going to be able to do. We mentioned the state champs, and he certainly gave them their credit for that, but he felt like this front for Pueblo South could be pushed around here a little bit by this Tiger front. Nice broken tackle there by Gardner, weaving his way through traffic, steps out of a tackle, and he'll pick up 11 yards. Roper takes the snap. Right side, and he plunges his way into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. 20-0, Tigers lead it, a 2-yard touchdown run by Noah Roper. His second of the night. And welcome back in. You saw our first half highlights here on the Erie Tiger Network. So exciting to bring that to you. We'll have those throughout the season. We're going to take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll read you some halftime stats and get you all set for the second half here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Hi, my name is Caleb Humble. You're watching the Erie Tiger Network.
Good evening, football fans. We're headed to Express Park at 1711 South Pueblo Boulevard, the home of the Limited Watch Club, and we're proud to support the athletes of Pueblo City Schools. Stop by any Express Park and tell us you saw this ad.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages.
We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. It is 20-0. Tigers lead it here at the halftime. Let's go over some halftime numbers here in this one. Logan Pettit, he is only 4 for 10 passing for 35 yards. Rushing for Pueblo South, Connor Huth has 5 carries for 17. Sniff has 5 carries for 30. Altogether 47 yards rushing for the Colts, 4.7 yards per carry. It was Jackson Dickerson with 2 catches for 12 yards. Tillman had 1 for 10. Huth had 1 for 13. For the Tigers, Mendoza, he is 2 for 2 for 24 yards passing. Noah Roper, 15 carries in the first half, 106 yards rushing. Tyler Gardner with 32 yards off 10 carries. Mendoza had 1 carry for 9, and Cooks 2 carries for 3 yards. Isaac Kana, he caught a ball for 15 yards, and Ian McDonald caught a ball for 9. The scoring summary looks like this. It was Mendoza with a 9-yard run in the first quarter with 3:46 left. That would put the Tigers on top 7-0. Then Noah Roper finally checked in the game after being dinged up a little bit early. He scored from 1 yard out in the second quarter with 9:46 remaining, and then he would score late in the second quarter with 1:05 remaining. The Tigers have had 1 penalty that brought back a touchdown, a 12-yard penalty on an illegal cut block. There has been 3 penalties for Pueblo South, and that is a big difference here so far in this game. We're going to step aside, take one more timeout. We'll come back for the second half here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Open up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
There's a beast deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
And welcome back in. Lengthy halftime here at Dutch Clark, but we're all set for half number 2 as the Tigers lead at 20-0 and they get the ball. And man, I always feel like when you're a coach and you're up big and the other team hasn't gotten anything going, that out of halftime you gotta tell your guys to be cognizant of the onside kick. It'll be Olmstead set to kick it here for the Colts. Back to receive for Erie, I believe, is Noah Roper and August and Celeste. And Tigers switch. Actually, still going the same way as they did in the second quarter. Low worm-burning kick, and that one splits Roper and Celeste, and will go into the end zone for a touchback. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Once again, don't forget to follow us on the social media accounts, Twitter. You can find us on Twitter at Erie Tiger Net, on Facebook. You can like our Erie Tiger Network Facebook page. Always find us online at erietiger.network.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That just always helps us with our presence. We're hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers this year so we can be monetized. So if you would subscribe, that would help us out. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. It'll be Roper to start things behind Mendoza. And almost a delayed sweep there, and that was kind of dead from the beginning, and Roper still makes something out of it. Almost looked like a little miscommunication there, and Roper squeezes his way forward for a yard. Roper 5.2 yards a carry so far in this game. Ball spotted to the near hash. Now they'll shift to the wide side of the field. Mendoza takes the snap, hands off. Roper has a hole left side, and Roper hasn't hit the home run yet, and now a late flag coming in. And that one looks like it's going to be a hold on Erie. That came from the line judge on the far side of the field, kind of peering in 35 yards across the field to make that call. That's going to back the Tigers up, so instead of 3rd and about 1, actually I think that was enough for a first down. It's going to be 2nd, and they called this right at the line, so I think it's going to be 2nd and 19. Only the 2nd penalty of the night for the Tigers. And now they're behind the sticks really for the first time all night outside of that cut block, and then the Tigers were able to dig out of that hole quick. High snap taken by Mendoza. Roper makes one-man miss, cuts out to the left side, and lost the football, picked up by Pueblo South, and they will scoot it into the end zone. Roper fumbled one time all last year, and he fumbles here, and it's a Pueblo South touchdown. And we'll take a look at that again. And actually we can't. We did not have our system set up. We actually have to pause our own broadcast recording to make in-game highlights, and we forgot to restart our recording. So you don't want to see that anyway, Tiger fans. And that's the first fumble of the year for, first lost fumble of the year for Noah Roper, and it's 6 the other way for Pueblo South. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 10:58 remaining. They cut a little bit into that Erie lead. It's 20-7. We'll take a quick break here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Teacher, let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Click the search bar on the top right-hand corner of the screen and search up Erie Tiger Network. Click the channel icon and then press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip button when the video is paused.
Yep. And welcome back in. A short kick fielded by Celeste. Tries to make one man miss, and then he gets stacked up at the 26. And Celeste sometimes on the kick return, man, he's gotten popped a couple times in the last couple of weeks. So the Tigers surrender their first score, but it wasn't via their defense. It was from a fumble by Noah Roper, and suddenly we have a football game. So 1st and 10 here for the Tigers. See if they can't recook something. Mendoza will hand it right back off to Roper, and he just put his shoulder pad down and punished a kid for his own mistake. Not happy, and he let that linebacker that filled the hole feel it. I've said this. Noah, who has worked hard, he's added some weight this offseason. He's even felt like he's gotten faster. And just with 3A football in Colorado, sometimes you're going to have defensive linemen or linebackers that weigh maybe 150 pounds or less. And I got to tell you what, you do not want to be in the way of Noah Roper if you are 150 pounds soaking wet. So 2nd and 8. Roper the quarterback this time with Gardner. He is going to take it himself, left side, pinballs his way off one defender, and he's up near the line to gain. I think he's a little short pickup of 7 there, and that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. Typically seen heavy package here. For Erie in this situation, and Roper will be the quarterback again, and with Vera. One-on-one coverage with Gardner. He's quick. Wouldn't be surprised on a 3rd and 1 to see them do that. No, they'll run it. And why not? You got the best running back in the state of Colorado following a very good offensive line. And just like that, a 5-yard pickup and another first down. And for Noah, that's already his 20th carry of the game. And I know they were kind of hoping to limit him to about 20 to 24 carries every game, but it looks like Noah's going to have to be a workhorse here tonight. Unless they start maybe airing it out a little more with Gavin Mendoza. We'll see what they do. Try and protect Noah. They would have loved to score on that opening drive and go up 28. There is some lightning in the background and flags as there's a false start on Erie. So false start will back up Tigers 1st and 15. Pueblo South hasn't really been able to stop Erie, and man, that was a huge play for them coming out of halftime. Now Erie's got to tread carefully. They really could use a score here. Mendoza will check the play at the line here. 8:38 remaining in quarter number 3. He's got 2 wide, 1 to each side. It's Furman to the near side. He will pass it. Furman running the fade route, trying to get away. It was a little bit of hand fighting, and there's the penalty flag from the back judge. Caleb Furman's hand was basically just held as he was trying to get around the defender, and one-on-one coverage, the defender basically had no choice. In fact, we'll take a look at that again here on our instant replay, and we'll see if we can't get Furman in frame here. And nah, he's just off frame. So a big penalty here against Pueblo South, and it's an automatic Erie first down. So Mendoza with Crooks in the backfield now. He'll take the snap, hand it off to Cameron, left side hole, kind of just jaunts through the hole there on the left side, and Cameron will pick up 2 on the play. Tigers, as we said, trying to limit the reps of Roper, and so they're giving him a breather here mid-drive, especially after the nice first down by the penalty. Mendoza again in the pistol. This time it's Tyler Gardner behind him. 2 wide out to the left side, including Benji Havener. Snap. Mendoza will take it himself, and he is dropped for a loss of 3. Almost looked like they caught a piece of his face mask. No call, though. Now Roper will come in on a 3rd and 11. This is big here for Pueblo South. They could get a stop here after scoring a defensive touchdown. They're right back in this. See what Coach Toof can dial up in the play calling box. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Mendoza in the pistol. Colt showing blitz. They'll still hand it off to Roper. Has a hole, and man, someone just grabbed his quad. He almost escaped. It was Noah, a 4-yard pickup. And let me tell you guys, lightning is in the area, and it would not surprise me at all if this one ends up going through a delay. It happened just behind the west side of the stadium. 4th down, and it looks like Julian is on to punt on a 4th and 7 here near midfield. Snap to Julian. He'll send this one spiraling, and it'll be fair caught inside the 5. Let's see. Yep, they'll start it right at the 5. That is where Pueblo South will take over. This game is brought to you by Clark Legal Services. They believe their purpose as a trusted advisor and counselor for their clients and their families goes far beyond giving clients direction. They believe attorneys and their skills play an important role in society, whether participating in pro bono case to protect an important issue or volunteering their time to educate your group about the legal process. They are there for you. Check them out at clarklegalservices.com. So 1st and 10 here for the Colts. First play is a handoff, almost stuffed, and it was. Ethan Johnson got in there and got a hand to the body, and then it was Nate Hackney that cleaned him up. And Huth has had a tough time getting anything going. No gain there on that play. Good job by that front for the Tigers. Tiger defensive front shifting around. Pettit in the shotgun, looks, steps up, almost sacked, and he's buried. Nate Hackney cleans him up and flexes. Nice sack there for the Tigers, and it'll be 3rd and long in the shadow of the goal line. See if we can take another peek there. As a 3-yard loss, and Hackney just there on the edge of the screen. So Tigers, big play here defensively. See if the defense pins their ears back. Here comes I thought they were setting up a screen, and the slant was almost intercepted. That was Gardner that got his hand in there to break up the pass, and it'll be 4th down, and the Colts will punt from their own end zone. Sometimes special teams, they can make the big difference. And we'll see what the Tigers, they try and set up a return or pressure here, because the punter, Olmstead's heels are almost touching the back line of the end zone. And a timeout coming for the Colts. 5:09 remaining here in the quarter. We'll step aside. Tigers lead at 20-7.
Hi, my name is Caleb Humble. You're watching the Erie Tiger Network.
Mendoza.
I'm Jamie Nelm.
I'm Noah Roper.
I'm Spencer Brooks, and thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
And thank you for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Tigers lead it 20-7, and they have a great opportunity here as the Colts are backed up to their own 2. And Olmstead will take the snap. The left-footed punter will boot it, and a fair catch called for by, it's Kana. And it's Isaac Kana. Man, I tell you what, they're brothers, and I just will always get them confused. But that is Isaac Kana there on the fair catch. Tigers, good starting field position. In fact, better field position than when they punted. So that's always a plus. Tip your hat to the defense. They did their job. Coach Mickens down there, he's happy. Coach Mickens preaches play violent. Be aggressive on defense. The Tigers have done that tonight. Love the aggressive nature of that Tiger defense. Roper into the game. He'll take the first carry. Has a nice hold. Hurdles one defender. And then finally gets kind of pinballed down to the turf. A pickup for Roper of 7, maybe 8 on the carry. He's got 140 yards. Tigers with the lead. I don't think they have to really show all their playbook here. So 2nd and 2 after the 8-yard pickup. This time it's Mendoza keeping, and Mendoza a little bit of speed there, and he'll just kind of duck behind a blocker and then gets hit down to the turf after a pickup of 5. Tigers engineering another good drive right on the shadow of the red zone. .410. They'll send Gardner in motion. Here goes the snap, handoff to Roper. Squeezes his way through the right side. Kind of looked like there was a bigger hole on the left, and then it just kind of closed, and Roper just plowed his way forward for another 4-yard pickup. 145 now on the ground. Special thanks to our viewers. We have an active chat going on right now. Even some love from some Meade students. So thank you to all of our viewers. Roper gets hit, but it's a passing play. Mendoza will take it himself across the 15, the 10, and he's finally dragged out of bounds at the 8. Little trickery there. Coach Toof dialing it up, and a 10-yard run there for Mendoza. But, man, I tell you what, Noah Roper took a lick after the play-action fake. 3:19 and counting. 1st and goal here for the Tigers. They love another score. Roper will be the quarterback here. He's got Gardner, Vera the H-back, a pair of tight ends. Kind of split out wide. It'll be a handoff to Gardner, steps out of one tackle and just kind of shimmies his way down for a pickup of 5. Legs like little pistons, Tyler Gardner. 2:35 remaining here in the quarter. 2nd and goal now. Tigers would love to punch it in. Roper the quarterback again. This time he'll take it himself, right side, and he will just bulldoze his way into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. It's 26-7. So the Tigers on top again here by 3 scores. As we'll take a look at this one. And Roper, the quarterback, just following Vera. And the big hog mollies up front. And like I said, you don't want to be in the way of Noah Roper. He's a big boy, strong, powerful, and scores the touchdown there. Julian not out there. The Tigers want to go for 2. Try and make this a 21-point game. It's Roper again in the shotgun. Flanking him is Vera. And it's pretty much the same play, and Roper gets in. So 2-point conversion is good. Roper, his 3rd touchdown of the night. We'll step aside. Tigers lead at 28-7 on the Erie Tiger Network.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages.
We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Welcome back in as we're set for kickoff here. Julian from the 40. He will send this one high. That's real nice. Coverage team will get down there. That was high. Returner, though, up to the 20. A little bit of room. Tigers didn't cover it as well as the kick was as high. And up to the 33, and that's where they will start. 3 touchdowns tonight for Noah Roper. 1 for Gavin Mendoza on the ground. Noah Roper now 145 yards rushing on 23 carries. A little over 5 yards a carry. And, ooh, another big lightning strike. And you just hope that the time continues to tick. So 2:11 will be the start time of this drive for Pueblo South. Colt quarterback Pettit in the shotgun. 3-step drop. That one's batted down at the line. I think getting in there was Tab Sire to bat that one down. And a 2nd and 10. Man, Tiger front 4. They rotated a lot of guys in. They have been so good tonight. Tigers up to this point only 79 total yards surrendered through almost 3 quarters. Say that offense is good, but that defense is powerful. Here comes the little under route, an in cut, and that one's caught in a pickup there of 13, 14 yards on the pass play from Pettit to Jackson Dickerson. That's his 3rd catch of the night for 27. First down for the Colts. Out to their own 45. Under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Brandon Bird here with you alongside me as my director is Grayson Wolf. Grayson Blaylock is your cameraman downstairs. Snap is taken by Pettit. He's being blitzed, trying to get rid of it. Lollipopped it in the air, and not anyone in the nearby vicinity. It was intended for Dickerson. I think he couldn't cut it back in time, but good pressure applied again almost immediately. And 13th pass of the night falls incomplete. 50 yards passing. 5 of 13 is Pettit. This defensive secondary wasn't even tested a week ago, and they've been solid here tonight as well. Pettit in the shotgun, takes the high snap, looks, fires the slant, caught underneath, and he is wrapped up immediately. A gain of 5 on the play. And that is once again Dickerson on the catch, his 4th of the night. Lightning getting closer and closer. Gonna have to hold our breath here a little bit. We are looking, and the Lightning is 24 miles away. So not sure when the limit is for high school football. 3rd and 5. Pettit looking left, fires left. Good coverage, and it's caught short of the first down, a pickup of 3. And that is Garrett Mauger on the catch. First time we've called his name tonight, and I believe that is his first catch of the season. We'll double check that. Yep, first catch of the season there for Mauger. 4th and 2. Big play here for the Tiger defense. Can they hold strong? Create a turnover here at midfield. Snap, handoff, right side, and that is going to be right on the line. It will depend on the measurement as Connor Huth took it over the right side, and they will award the first down. So a pickup of 2, just enough for the first down. 23 seconds left in the quarter. That might do it here. Pueblo South, well, they might sneak in one play here. Ten seconds left. They're hurrying to the line. Ethan Johnson subs in for the Tigers. Spencer Brooks in there on the D-line. 1 second. That'll do it here in the quarter. So at the end of 3, the Tigers lead it 28-7. We'll go to the 4th quarter here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 1st and 10 for the Colts. To start the fourth quarter, they'll hand it off to Sniff. Big hole up the middle, and it'll be Roper and Celeste that ultimately bring him down. But, man, every time Sniff has been in, he's made something happen. A 17-yard run. That's his third run over 10 yards. He's got 47 on 6 carries. By the way, the Lightning over in Canyon City. We will see Canyon City in the not-too-distant future. High snap, taken by Pettit. He'll throw the lob down the sideline. Turning around is Celeste, and he drops the ball. And I think they're going to call defensive pass interference. But let me tell you, he turned around, located the ball. It was underthrown. I kind of don't think that should be called. But there has been 2 called on Erie, and sometimes, and they will call it on. I thought they might call it on Pueblo South. The Tiger fans definitely don't like it. Coaches in the box not enjoying that much either. So Pueblo South, they're driving down the field now. First and 10 here for the Colts. Ball will be spotted at the 15. Pettit takes the snap, looks left. He'll throw the fade again. They're testing Celeste again. And an outstanding catch. They're in the corner. I thought Celeste had that one. And a 15-yard touchdown strike. And that one was caught by Cedric Tillman. And it's a 2-score game again. We'll take another look at this one. They ISO'd up Celeste there. Pretty good coverage. You'll see him turn around here and somehow just goes through the wickets and hauling in with a nice grab there in the corner was Tillman. Cannon went off. My director wants me to let you know that loud crack you hear is the cannon after every Colt touchdown. So don't be alarmed. There's no explosive other than the cannon here in the field. 28-14, Tigers still lead it. Tell you what, it would be nice time to put together a good drive. 11:26. I know people are asking for scoreboard info with the clock. We do not have ability to do that with the software we use. It's very student friendly. It's why we do it. This is a mostly student-led broadcast. And so we're hoping that the company that we use to use our software, we know there are some out there, but the one we feel comfortable with hasn't quite released a scoreboard with a clock on it. So that's why you don't see a clock for those of you on our chat asking. By the way, with an emphasis on lifetime preventative care in Erie, Coal Creek Family Dental offers a full range of dental services to meet the individual needs and preferences of each patient, from routine cleanings to complete simple smile makeovers. We utilize the latest dental technologies to give our patients the most up-to-date service. Check them out at coalcreekfamilydental.com. So, Olmsted will spot the ball here at the 40. Pueblo South, a little more fight in them here in this half, as this one is sent end over end. They'll kick it away from Noah. Celeste will have it. Cuts through a small crease and tumbles his way down across the 30 to the 31, and that is where the Tigers will start their drive. Well, let's see what the Tigers do. We mentioned how they have a desire to limit Noah's touches. He's already at 23 carries. Honestly, Pueblo South has done a good job. The Tigers only have had 5 runs of 10 yards or more, 6 plays overall of 10 yards, none over 20 tonight. But they have still averaged over 5 yards a carry as a team. 208 yards rushing total between Roper, Gardner, and Mendoza and Crooks. Right side, it's Gavin. And Mendoza, an 8-yard pickup. So 2nd and 2. Roper is out there. Kana split wide. Kind of almost feel like you might see a pass coming here as the Tigers try and create something big. Or you could always just give it to old reliable, number 8, right side. Cuts back over the tackle, and that's a pickup of 6. And the Lightning inching closer and closer. I know Grayson Wolf has his eye on the radar here as the strikes keep picking up. Out near Canyon City, 18 miles now, so they have moved 8 miles closer since we last updated you. Handoff, Roper runs off the back of his own defender, cuts through an arm tackle, still on his feet, and he finally gets dumped from behind as he broke into the open field out across to the 40. A pickup of 16 there for Noah. And felt like the magic was going to come there from that Noah Roper run, and just couldn't break that last tackle. They were holding on for dear life by the jersey, back in the 70s. And maybe Mr. Stasina will remember they had the tearaway jerseys. Used to grab a jersey with tearaway and you could run into the end zone. Handoff, Roper, right side, cuts back over the left between the hashes, and Noah Roper, he'll just move the pile himself. 7-yard, 8-yard pickup there for Noah. Again, that's his 26th carry. He's got 175. Noah Roper's all-purpose yards being limited a little bit here. He hasn't had a touch on a kick return. He got a touchdown pass called back. So after an 8-yard pickup, Gardner will check into the game at running back. Gardner 37 yards on 11 carries. They will give it to him. Hurdles one man lying on the ground and just plants his way up to the 30. A pickup of 3 on the play, I think, for Tyler Gardner. .8:40 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Tigers needed a nice long drive. They're getting it here. Just chewing clock on the ground. 1st and 10. Mendoza and Crooks in the backfield. Mendoza will keep it himself right side and just kind of tiptoes his way through a hole. A pickup of 6 yards for Gavin. Now Roper will check back in as Crooks comes out. Crooks tonight on the bus ride in. Kind of talking about his role on the team, but I think he's gotten a little more action tonight than he anticipated. Good to see Cameron out there. Gavin will keep it again on the read option, and again, decent yardage, and he just breaking tackles there, and a nice run there for Gavin Mendoza, pickup of 9. Gavin with some tough running, and he is a little shaken up. And he's asking to come off the field, so they're going to put Ian McDonald in. Gavin trying to catch a breather here. It'll be Noah that plays quarterback. 15 left on the play clock here. Tigers cycling through personnel late. 7:30 left here in the quarter. Tick, tick, tick. And a timeout is called. We'll take a timeout. 7:17 remaining here in the game. A 14-point lead for Erie.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Welcome back in Erie Tiger Network as Erie leads it by 14. They have the ball. They have matriculated the ball down the field in a grinded out offense. Mendoza a little bit shaken up. He's on the sideline. And so tell you what, a score here. This one might be over. Handoff to Vera. Squeaks through the hole. First carry he's had this season, and he bursted through the seam for a pickup of 11. So Ian Vera, a nice pickup. Tell you what, he should retire as a running back, an 11-yard per carry average. Go out that way. See if they hand it off to him again. And he bursted with some speed. You could tell why they absolutely love Vera at linebacker. Just so athletic and quick. Took that ball like a seasoned vet, his first career carry. And this time it is Vera again, and this time drop back. The Pueblo South defense saying, hey, you're not going to do that to us every time. That might have been one where Noah should have kept. 6:29 though, melts some good clock. And here goes the carry by Roper. Nice little stutter in the hole. And Noah Roper spins his way and just steps it into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. 11-yard touchdown run. Noah Roper, 6:01 remaining, and that's going to put the Tigers up by 3 scores. Noah Roper high-fiving teammates as he's coming off the field. And what a run there. Noah Roper just put his head down and spun around into the end zone. Oh, how fun is that kid? 34-14. Julian out to make it a 28-point game again. Snap a little high. Hold is good, though. Kick is through the pipes. Coaching staff fired up. We're fired up. Tigers lead it. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger. You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. 6:01 remaining, a 28-point lead here for the Tigers. And that one is through the end zone. And so Pueblo South will have to start from their own 20. How sweet it is to be a Tiger, because they look at this point to be on their way to a 2-0 start. Imagine that is the last carry we'll probably see Noah get this game. In fact, he is not in there on defense either. Tigers, well, they'll play their rivals for their first home game next week against Frederick. Frederick off this week with an extra week to prepare, and I know that is making them confident for this game. They feel like they've got a good squad. Out, cutting route, and they'll call it incomplete. Tigers thought it was a fumble, and there is a player down who was in coverage, and I'm having a hard time telling exactly who that was. We'll take a timeout as well. Tigers lead it.
Open up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. It was Caleb Furman that was shaken up. Kind of looks like a cramp as he's being stretched on the sideline. That would be good news. Bomb coming. Noah Roper. No. Had it in his hands. Couldn't hold on. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Or 5:48 remaining here in this one. As we said, Tigers, they will take on Frederick next week. Man, that's going to be a fun game. As Frederick, they look real good in their first game. They've had a week to prepare, and they've just been preparing for Erie. As there's a throw down the seam, nice one, and Roper will get the tackle. That's probably the best play of the night for Pueblo South, a pickup of 28. That is their longest. On a little seam pass, but it's going to be wiped off the board with a holding call. So take it all away. Pettit in the shotgun. He'll 11. Tigers playing in. Tigers ready to snap. And a run it up the jam is still bump. I think there was a fumble just back here for the Tigers on the game clock, and so that